Today is a First Alert Weather Day. WMBF News starts right now.
Well, the active weather pattern responsible for 3 tornado warnings already this afternoon is still rolling through our area this evening. Chief Meteorologist Jamie Arnold kicks off our live team coverage in studio with the first alert to where these storms are heading next. They've kept you on your toes all day.
Yeah, a busy day for sure. And about the next 2 hours, really going to be the thick of it. We're getting some powerhouse wind gusts starting to show up across the area right now. Starting to see those winds cranking here at the beach. Look at the wind in Myrtle Beach now, sustained out of the south at 36, gusting to 45. Not too far south of us, Georgetown, now gusting to 60 miles per hour. Here's the big view of that entire system. There are those individual cells that gave us the tornado warnings earlier with tornado potential offshore. That's going to focus on eastern North Carolina right now. And our attention is now on this line of storms that has a long history of producing strong and damaging winds. And we've already seen some very impressive wind gusts coming into the PD. We've just seen within the past minute the severe thunderstorm warnings now extended eastward and through 6 o'clock for Dillon County, Florence County, Marion County, and Williamsburg County. That does include Florence, that includes Hartsville, that takes us all the way to Marion and basically bumping up to Horry County. It's with this line of storms and out ahead of it that we have seen some very strong wind gusts. 65 mile per hour gusts coming in and around Darlington just within the past 30 minutes. And notice where we're seeing these little sort of bows in that line of storms. We're going to be watching those for still what could be a brief tornado spin up, but those bows in that line are also where we can see some of the strongest wind gusts. Here is the view right now in downtown Florence as that blinding rain is coming down sideways. We may clock a 60 mile per hour gust there in downtown Florence over the next couple of minutes as that moves through. Closer to the beaches, a little bit of a break, but as I mentioned, that wind is really starting to crank right now. There we are with a 60 mile per hour gust in Georgetown, 40 to 50 gusts across the rest of the Grand Strand now. Laurinburg still gusting to 55, Darlington still gusting to 50. Those winds are strong enough to cause some issues, and a lot of issues showing up across parts of the Carolinas so far today. Meteorologist Robert Whitehurst right now standing by, not only with those wind reports, but a really close call with a tornado just offshore earlier. Yeah,
and you mentioned those storms sitting offshore. They are rotating like crazy just off the coast, most of those missing us just off to the east. We had the one that made landfall in far northern Horry County with a warning earlier. Had reports of a water spout with that one viewed just offshore of the Grand Strand. That's not the only report. Seeing some trees down through Darlington County. Had a funnel cloud reporting near Timminsville. That one coming in just about 30 minutes ago with that line of storms. So there is still the threat. While the main concern is strong damaging wind gusts, can't completely rule out an isolated tornado threat along that line of storms until it makes its way offshore. How about this? That is an active day of severe weather across the southeast. 561 reports of damage, tornadoes, strong winds across the southeast. And those numbers probably still adding up a bit for the next couple hours.
Yeah, I think we're going to see those numbers. I think we're going to see the power outage numbers going up. I got to admit, I wasn't listening to you. I was busy. The Ravenel Bridge in Charleston shut down because of an overturned tractor trailer there. We've also seen potentially a strong tornado there around Bamberg, South Carolina. So reports coming in fast and furious. Matt Bullock has been out and about all afternoon. Matt, you're kind of covering the north end of the Grand Strand for us. And I'm imagining you've also seen that wind really pick up here over the last 30 to 45 minutes.
Well, yeah, Jamie and Robert, basically what we've seen here in North Myrtle Beach, it's been that on and off rain showers. Winds still gusty between about 40 miles per hour. And let me show you what we are seeing here in North Myrtle Beach on Ocean Boulevard. As I've been talking about, again, really not much rain, very light. It's been going on and off, but winds remain breezy. You can see the palm trees blowing pretty well. Again, we're seeing wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. But as that line, as you guys mentioned, starts to move through the Grand Strand, expect these winds to increase up to 60 miles per hour, which can knock down trees, cause those power outages. So I know for folks in North Myrtle Beach, Grand Strand, again, these winds are only going to pick up, so make sure your phones are charged in case we do have power outages. Our WMBF First Alert Weather team will be there to continue to keep you updated, and I'll be here in North Myrtle Beach showing you all the updates that we're seeing, and then if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But here in North Myrtle Beach, Matt Bullock, WMBF News.
All right, Matt, thank you for that great live view. Also, of course, we have crews stationed all up and down the Grand Strand and the South Strand as these storms move in. But first, we want to get in with our North Strand reporters. Here we're checking in with Ali Espinosa right now. She's up in Cherry Grove. I can hear the wind behind you. What else are you experiencing there, Ali?
Yeah, Rachel, we're actually currently standing on the Cherry Grove Beach Pier, and as you said, you can really start to hear that when it's actually howling. It comes and it goes. Actually, as we were tossing to me, I actually just watched a pedestrian crossing sign fall over on the road just behind us, but I do want you all to take a look at the waves here right behind me. Now, earlier today, we did speak with North Myrtle Beach Beach Patrol, and they say although they don't fly flags this time of year, they are recommending that you stay out of the water and to not surf because of how choppy the water is. Now, we did see a handful of first responders drive down the street and head over to some houses over on your left side of the screen. And just moments ago, I did check in with North Myrtle Beach officials, and as of right now, there are no reports of any damages or injuries in North Myrtle Beach, but of course we will continue bringing you all live updates as this storm passes through our area. Now, right now, that's really all that's going on right here in North Myrtle Beach. We are going to check the last couple of hours.
Well, we're here in Garden City off of South Waccamaw Drive. We've been here for a few hours, and the wind and the rain is really picking up. I can feel particles of sand blowing on my face, but right now we're going to go to some video that we took earlier so you can see what we've been seeing the last couple of hours. We also did talk to Ryan Swaim from Dunes Realty. He's the general manager there, and he says that they're pretty prone to flooding. They've had a lot of flooding in their office before, but they're hoping that this time is different. But they're saying that they're more worried about the tornado warning than anything. Take a listen.
Right now, we're not expecting any water to get in the office, but the beach is a mess, and we're going to have furniture blown around and so forth. And of course, fingers crossed, no tornadoes. That's what we're really worried about more than anything.
And we'll make sure to keep you updated both on air and online at WMBFnews.com. For now, I'm going to send it back over to the studio. Julia Richardson in Garden City.
All right, and obviously big issues on the roads out there this afternoon. We've got those winds that are causing issues. As we check in on traffic, you can see those wind gusts quite strong across the area right now, and they will likely continue to increase here as we work our way through these next couple of hours. Between now and about 6 to 7 o'clock, we could see those 50 to 60 mile per hour winds that may begin to develop. So far, no major issues. As we were just talking about a moment ago, though, we do have the Ravenel Bridge in Charleston actually shut down because of an overturned tractor trailer because of those very strong winds. So that gives you an idea of the magnitude of some of what we're looking at out there right now. Let's check in with Andrew right now, also bringing in some of the latest pictures and videos.
Yeah, a lot of pictures and videos really started to come in, and a lot of that actually started to come in from just some of the straight line winds. First, I want to talk about Garden City. We do have some of the photos and videos that are coming in. This sent in a little bit earlier, and you'll notice once again the wind starting to ramp up there as we approach once again the strongest winds. Clint, thank you for sending that in. This from Hartsville about 30 minutes ago. Some of the patio furniture knocked off, but you'll notice blankets of rain continuing there with those winds gusting up to 55 to 60 plus miles per hour. That was sent about 30 minutes ago from Summer. So thank you for sending that video. And we're still kind of digging through and looking through all that. If you have a video or photo you want to send us, you can do so here on this First Alert Weather Day. Just scan this QR code right now or even send it to us on Facebook or Twitter. We would love to see it. And who knows, maybe one day or maybe the next hour, you'll see it right here on WMBF News.